Good morning everyone and welcome back to Hearthstone, where we're playing Mech Mage today. Mech Mage is a deck that's fallen a little bit out of favor as of the last few months even, I guess. Basically ever since the release of Blackrock Mountain, that's almost a year ago, isn't it? Well, basically with the release of Flamewaker, Tempo Mage has been outperforming Mech Mage on multiple occasions. This deck, however, is running... Will you let me speak, please, Mr. Innkeeper?
You asked for it.
With the release of League of Explorers, we've got some... I think we throw all of these, right? Yeah. We've got the Gorilla Bot, which you can see right over here. Yeah. There it is. So, yeah, that's a reasonable addition. I'm playing 2 here. I'm not sure whether playing 2 is the correct choice. Neither am I sure about what 1-drop to play here. I guess if we're planning on hero powering next turn, I think playing the Mana Worm is better. Without any other information, I think that's the correct one. Because it's less likely to die. That's the main concern here, and it hides whatever we're playing for whatever that's worth. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it would be very tempting for our opponents to just go in and hero power if we play the Clockwork Gnome, and for this deck it's rather important to keep a mech on the table. Which is also one of the ways to beat it. Alright, so I'm expecting our opponent has a 3-drop here, which means the Goblin Blast Mage might do some work. Actually, I'll just play the Clockwork Gnome right now, and that'll make his next turn a little more awkward. I guess that's fine. And some Tempo Mages also run Clockwork Gnome, because of the spare part synergy with Archmage Antonidas, which is a card that is notably absent from this deck. And that is by design. I don't think Antonidas is that good of a card in a deck that's not very focused on playing a lot of spells. Alright, that's probably good for us. Unless he has an Innervate here. That probably means he didn't have a 3 anyway. Oh, that's... wow. Okay. I think I'm fine with that. I'm certainly playing a Harvest Golem here and not trading. Yeah, we're not trading here. What am I kidding? And the chance of him killing all of our mechs is rather low, unless he has another Wrath. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. No. So that's a really weak start again. Okay, I don't mind, and this is a rather good Blast Mage, so I'm certainly happy about that. Any other irregularities? The Mana Worms may look a bit strange, especially since I've just said that I wasn't interested in any spell synergies. So I basically added the Mana Worms and I think the Harvest Golems instead of the Mad Scientists and the Mirror Entities. And I'll admit that's mostly for sake of diversity, just to be playing something else. Flooding the board is probably the best option here. So I think we're trading... Oh, can I please... Ooh, wow. That wasn't good. Yeah, flooding the board is likely the best option here. And that will allow us to play, well, not Loatheb and Harvest Golem next turn. But we'll think of something. That's good enough. So, mostly for the sake of diversity, but one might argue that, that because we're lacking the spell synergy of the Flamewaker, that the secrets really aren't pulling their worth. It feels really bad to play a secret just as a secret, basically. Do we play the other Blast Mage here? I think it's pretty good still. Yeah, I still like it. And depending on how that turned out, we may have wanted to I don't think it hurts to trade here, and this is not overkill. Druids don't have too many board clears, and playing a Harvest Golem onto an empty board is never a bad idea, I think. This seems to be rather imposing. Okay. That's not the greatest swipe in the world, so still have 8 damage left, and that Loatheb should pretty much seal the deal. Depending on what our opponent has, of course. But it's not looking too... yeah, it's not looking too pretty here.
Well played.
So to replace the mirror entities and the mad scientists, I've added Mana Worm, because starting out with a 1-drop is pretty neat for a deck that is very curve dependent like Mech Mage is. So that's nice. And Harvest Golems do improve our chances for actually having a mech on the board, which is important for the Tinkertown Technicians, the Goblin Blast Mages, and the Gorilla Bots, which I'm running 2 of, which is a little unusual. It's just for the sake of trying out the card, mostly. But also, in a deck where I'm playing the Harvest Golems, it should be easier to have a mech on the board, which makes the the Gorilla Bots better. So I think it all makes sense in some way. This is... I don't think I keep the Blast Mage, but double Mana Worm is not the worst, especially if we're going second and we have the coin. So turn 1 Mana Worm to turn 2 Mana Worm coin Clockwork now. It's not bad. The Mana Worm is a decent wow. Okay. That's an aggressive opener. I'll say that much. So do we... I might play double Mana Worm. How good is that? It's actually not that great. So we could coin and then another Mana Worm. That gives us a 2/3. I'm thinking... well, a Hero Power is likely, and that means it's just going to deal... So actually, let's coin another Mana Worm. It's a bit of a gamble, but I get the feeling that he'll probably Hero Power here. Or it might just be a really aggressive Druid deck. That's also a possibility. I'm not sure about this. Okay, so it's probably Egg. This feels like Egg to me. And that's unfortunate, because this is a really, really strong opener. But he's running out of gas really quickly. So I think we can take it a little bit slower and just Hero Power down one of his guys. Yeah, that's a really aggressive opener. I'm not sure what to think of this. Ooh. It's getting a little ugly here. Okay, the Hero Power isn't doing much, and we can just top deck a Frostbolt and basically win. Well, not exactly. Not exactly. And if he has a Soul of the Forest next turn, things could go south rather quickly. Do we just flood? I think flooding is probably a good idea, yeah. Let's actually do that. That is certainly the best option we have here. And he might have a decent clear, but that will cost him. That will cost him. So that's another Soul of the Forest, which is good. We can Hero Power that down, which is also good. Okay, so he kills that. Oh, and then he gets to kill that. Okay. So do we leave the Aspirant up for one more turn? I think we do. Ooh, that's kind of bad though. Do we just... oh, but if we Hero Power, that's such a bad turn. But it's still a really bad turn if we don't, so I guess we'll have to take it slow. That feels bad. That feels really bad though. Okay, so how about next turn? How about next turn? Do we just Loatheb? It looks like a really bad turn for him also. Interesting. Can we Hero Power and just... I think we Hero Power in Tinkertown. That looks horrible, but it's okay because his last turn was so bad. Yeah, and we could theoretically just time rewinder it back, and it could be okay. Ooh, isn't pretty. Mech Druid is one of those decks that I would like to try out for a bit. Okay, so what can we do here? We're probably trading that, right? So if we are trading, what are we playing? Let's first check what's in here. Because we cannot afford to give that up, I think. That might be okay. So just load that, I think. That is a good matchup against the Mana Addict, and he can't get too much value out of it, so that seems fine. Okay, so he's egging up the board, I think. What's in his hand? What on earth is in his hand? Is he just that might just be combo, actually. And if that's combo, there's not too much we can do about that, sadly. So we definitely have to play it carefully here. So in that case, we do have to build up a board presence. So I think this is the call. I don't think this triggers, but I doubt it's the one we want anyway. Shredder is probably the better call here. So we might be dead next turn. We might very well be dead next turn. Okay, so one of his cards was a swipe, or was that the card he top decked? Maybe he's just sitting on a handful of removal. Maybe another swipe? I'm expecting a combo next turn, basically. So what are we doing? I think we're just... we can kill that, right? So if this kills it... do we really want to do that, though? I guess it's not bad. We could also flood the board and basically play this, play this, play this. That's... and we have 1 mana left over to ping. So we can still kill that and flood the board. I think I like that. I think I want to get rid of that.
Powering up. Portals online.
I think it's important to get rid of the egg here. And if we're dead, but there's not much we can do about that. Maybe we could have played this 1 turn earlier. That's a possibility. Okay, so another swipe. That's real. So he's just slowly burning us out. But how much burst does that deck have? He cannot hero power any longer starting next turn. So we might be okay here. And we've got a firm grip of the board here. I probably should have traded in the Spider Tank so we could time rewinder the Gorilla Bot for some more action in the very, very late game. That's a possibility. I'm really wondering about what he has though. So how much damage can we deal? We have 5, we have 7 and 5 equals 12, 12 and 7 equals 19. So can we set up the kill even while trading here? Let's just Frostbolt at first and see what happens. We can time rewind the Blast Mage if we need to. I think I like that. Oh, that might have been lethal, actually. No, probably not. Probably not. Okay, so he's frozen, he has to kill us this turn. That might have been lethal with the time rewinder on the Blast Mage, but that's a bit fishy. It would cost 5, then Frostbolt, so we can't ping. Okay, that's good. Wow.
Well played.
I did not expect to win that one. But that was fine. Alright. We're really showing those druids who's boss. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see what else is up here. Because we're doing fine here. I wasn't expecting this deck to deal so to deal so easily with the onslaught of druids on the ladder.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, so we keep Mech Warper, for sure. And we drop the other two, because we need more early game. Keeping Mech Warper is probably right. We could also do a mulligan for a 1-drop. Which is not ridiculous, I think.
Hello.
We do have 6 1-drops. I'm not sure whether that's the right call.
Buying or selling.
Okay, so what would he take here? He probably has an answer for a Mech Warper right now, but we don't really have anything else to play. So I think we just have to go for it.
Online.
And we can still Mech Warper... Oh, we cannot Mech Warper next turn, but Harvest Golem should be fine. Alright, yeah, well, we basically were expecting an answer from him, so that's okay. And having him, well, waste a Dark Bomb, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. So Harvest Golem here. Should be a decent matchup, and I don't think he has a Mortal Coil, or he would have used it over... I think he would have. So is that Reno, or is that Zoo? I think it's Reno. Judging from... so what can we play here? We can play this and ping, that's bad. I would like to play a 4/4 here, and then we can just add the Clockwork Gnome, which is not horrible here. I think I like it. Yeah. So we're killing this. Do we switch something? Oh, switching that is rather good, but not in this situation. So we'll save that for next turn. We'll see what he does with it. Oh, actually switching that when it's a 2/2, that's not terribly impressive. Okay, so it is Sue, because that's the second Peddler. I guess it could be Malygos Warlock or something. Oh, that's a bit ugly. We can still deal with that board relatively well. Those Peddlers are really killing it, by the way. Kind of ugly. So we can Mech Warper piloted Shredder here. If we trade here. Would prefer to also ping. So what does that leave us with? Can we swap something and have it live? I don't think so. So can we ping and do anything meaningful? Well, we can play Mech Warper and Cockmaster. It's not horrible. It's a bit slow, but I do like killing off the 2/1. So I think we'll do it that way. Mech Warpers aren't that important anyway. Oh, let's actually check what spare part we get. That's potentially useful? I'm not sure. This should still be valuable though. Even if he implosions for a bunch. I think it's still fine.
I wield the power.
Oh, okay, so it is Malygos Warlock. Yeah. Well, I was kind of... It was a bit slow for... was a bit slow for a Zoolock deck. So what do we do here? I think we want to trade here. Yeah, trade sounds good. I like the sound of that. So play this and just trade, I think. I could have fireballed that, but I don't think keeping the Cockmaster is doing us too much favors. So that's okay. He already used 1 Dark Bomb, so that's the first implosion. It's for 4, that's unfortunate. Oh, and that's a really bad 2-drop. Alright. That's bad news. That is certainly bad news. I think... Do we need to trade? I don't think the 1/1s are that important in that deck. As long as we eliminate any spells next turn, that should be fine. We're not in a good position now, so I think we're certainly killing 1. How important is it to kill 1? I don't think it's that. That deck runs a lot of healing though, so the damage might also be meaningless. So we may be better off actually killing 1. I'm not sure here. Oh, he's making the trade we were going to make, so that's 1 free damage to face. That's okay. Don't mind that too much. I think we have to kill... Wait, we have 12, we have 15. If he doesn't have any healing, we could have lethal here, but that's a bit daring. That is a bit daring. We could stealth Lothap. No, I think that's a bit brave. We probably have to kill this. So we can spend the Frostbolt on that, right? Then just stealth the Lothap and see what he does. It's not horrible. Might be the best idea. We could clear... Yeah, we cannot clear everything, so I think this is fine. Just force him... Force him to expend some healing here. Possibly. And we do have lethal if he doesn't taunt or heal. Or kill Lothap. I'm not sure how, but he could kill Lothap, I guess. That's a taunt, alright.
The light does not discriminate.
Okay, well, I'm glad we're not running the scientist package here. That could be unfortunate, though. Let me think about this. Okay, so do we trade? Trade doesn't really do anything here. I think I think this illustrates that he doesn't have... Well, we don't have that much burst, so I don't think we can reasonably put him on anything. If we swap that and kill one, how's that? So we kill one. I'm pretty sure we kill one, right? And if we then swap the keys on, we can do that still. Yeah, the Kazan can still kill the Snow Chugger now. I'm not sure if that's a real problem. I don't think it is. I think we go face. We pretty much do that in all circumstances. And Chugger, do we swap anything? I don't think we swap anything. Okay, so there's a Mortal Coil, that's fine. Then swapping wouldn't have done anything either, would it? No, then he would have traded the imp. So there's a heal bot, alright. So what do we do here? He might have a lot of bursts in his hand. I'm not sure what to expect. Let me think about this for a bit. Oh, we can freeze that. I don't dislike that. I don't mind freezing that right now. We pretty much have to go a little aggressive here, just to make sure we are actually able to kill him. This does not set up lethal yet, but proves to be a decent board, I think. I'm not sure. We probably already lost this game like 4 turns ago or something. Alright, second taunt, that's unfortunate. So we can kill that with the Snow Chugger, which is not horrible, but we're going to need something big here. Basically a Dr. Boom, but that deck often runs double Big Game Hunter, which... No, I don't see too many outs for us. Maybe a Gorilla Bot into something huge. That's not a bad top deck. I'll say that much. It's not bad, but it's not that great either. Let me think about this. Do we switch and trade that one? I think we do. Let's do this first. Pretty much all the time, right? Okay, so let's do this. Hope for what? Oh, I traded in my last mech. Whoops. Well, that was a mistake. Nice. Nice thinking there. Nice thinking. Okay, well, the thought process was there, but... yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of shame. Chances of more than one fireball hitting that wasn't too big anyway, I think. Okay, so we pretty much has to trade, that's a Mortal Coil, trades that in. And if he heals, then I don't think we can win anymore. So that pretty much signals he has a heal. He does. So trades in there, and I think that's game. I don't think there's much we can do here. Yeah, we can hold out for a little bit, but I'm not fancying our chances. Would it be better to play the Mana Worm here? I don't think so. And then Fireball the Twilight Drake? I don't think we can win that way. Maybe if he gets greedy. But he must put us on having a Fireball or something, right? Maybe we had a Flame Strike. We're probably dead next turn. Oh, we can't even roll about if we top deck it. Nice. Yeah, I think we're dead, but that's okay. We can ping it next turn. That probably means we're dead. It's not... Well, he hasn't played an Emperor, so he cannot play Malygos plus any... Okay, is that a Hellfire for lethal? That's probably a Hellfire. Oh, it's well played. That is not a pretty matchup. Ooh. Kinda bad. He didn't even play any board players and he still got wrecked. So yeah, that's probably a bad one. Okay. You don't see a lot of Malygos Warlocks on ladder. That's a deck I myself like to play a lot, but yeah, I don't see many opponents running it. Interesting. Yeah, that deck runs a lot of heal, and this deck does not run a lot of burst. So if your burst control is taken from you, then your chances are gone.
Oh, it is on.
Oh, it's on. It is definitely on. We have a coin, so what do we do? I don't think you can possibly keep Gorilla Bot in your opener. I don't think you want to keep Shredder or... Well, Frostbolt might be good enough, yeah. I think I'll keep Frostbolt just in case of some unfortunate Flame Waker... Hello? No, reconnecting. It's probably the servers. Tavern Brawl just went live, I think, so that might have something to do with it. If this takes any longer, I'm going to cut this game out. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, reconnecting. All right. Excuse my excellent commentary there. So do we? Yes, we definitely. And I think we just. Ooh, it's now unknown versus unknown. I think we play Mech Warper actually, because that makes our next turn a lot better. If it survives. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't really matter too much anyway. I'm pretty much just drawing out the Frostbolt here. Oh, ouch. Yeah. So if he had a Frostbolt, then he had it, and that's still okay. It's a little unfortunate, but we did not have anything better to play anyway this turn, so that's okay. Oh, it's the mirror match. That's interesting. So, well, I'm glad we got to Frostbolt then. Yeah. So we pretty much have to Frostbolt that, right? So there's only really one option. Oh, let's not Hero Power, yeah, let's actually Frostbolt that. And we definitely didn't care, just to get the Divine Shield off. So either of our minions can kill that, and that's fine. We don't have a Mech Warper. Okay, so Unstable Portal is not an uncommon card in that deck. Though it does lack some synergy if you're not... So I'm also expecting Mana Worms here. Although he did not have them in his opener. I'm not quite sure. No records. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's probably the play. We're killing this and we're playing this. That's pretty much the only thing we can do here. But it's still good enough. His money's probably on killing. Ooh, that's ugly. That is one ugly thing. I'll say that much. All right. I think we just annoy Tron and well, that can wait for one more turn. I think. Let's discover a mech while we're still able. That could be exciting. I'm not sure if it's the best call here, but if it works, then it's amazing, right? We do have the Annoyatron. Okay, yeah, I think we just go for it, you know? We can't possibly trade for that and hope it'll turn out alright. That's not even a consideration here. And it's still a 4-5 for 5, it's not the worst. Yeah, that's pretty much the expected turn. I think we just have to turn on the aggression here. And he's cancelling our aggression pretty nicely. So that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, a Nitron is acceptable here. Again, pretty much the only option we have. So that's okay. That is one ugly unstable portal. But he did give a board control for it, so I guess it's acceptable. If he kills that, then we can trade in the Clockwork Gnome and Ping. Although we may not want to. We may just want to have him proc it on his own turn. We probably want to. So what happens if we play Annoyatron and Memron's Head here? He pings it, then he trades one in and kills another mech. So we would need more. We cannot get it to trigger this turn. We cannot kill Sneeds because he might attack with something more disgusting. So do we trade anywhere? I think we trade against this one and just play Boom afterwards. That is acceptable. Okay, this should be fine. He can trade the Sneeds against Boom, but that's okay. At least he doesn't get to attack with whatever legendary pops out, so that's okay. What's happening here? Okay, that's also not an uncommon card. Although, well, it's not that effective. Okay, and I'm happy with that Harrison Jones. That is certainly not the worst thing that could happen. And we might actually get some decent trades here. Wouldn't mind a fireball right now. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Do we first trade that in? No, I don't think so. Let's get started with this. That is okay with me. In that case, let's do this first. I'm pretty sure we do.
Who you want me killed?
Actually, let's leave this alive. I don't mind leaving that alive, really. So do we play a Noyatron here? I don't think we do. Actually, yeah, he's going to kill it. But that's okay. Can we stealth this? Ooh. No, we're not going to make it work this turn. So do we stealth this then?
Runs out on me.
I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to work. I think I'll just play this and then stealth it. That is acceptable. He'll have to kill the Boombot here, and that's okay with me. I don't think we're going to trigger this, but if we just can keep it alive to get a few hits in, that's also okay. So yeah, he kills that. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's good for us. That's pretty good. Okay, so more mechs come out. We can still win this, although we are kind of behind on the board, I'll admit. We may just have to get some face damage here. Do we freeze the Memrons? It's not horrible. I think we do, actually. And keep the fireball for now. There's not much you can do with the Shredder, so that's okay. Oh, that is kind of bad. That is kind of bad for us. Oh, and he can kill it. Okay. Well, that's an obvious kitty. That's unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. Please don't kill my... Okay, well... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's out of cards. So if we... Well, that Cockmaster isn't really going to do anything here. We pretty much have to fireball that. And we pretty much have to ping this, otherwise he... I can just ping face, you know? If he kills anything, I can ping next turn. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why that matters. No, I probably should have pinged the Shredder here. No, that's not bad for us. Okay. Nice. So what does he have here? Oh, that's a card. That's a real card. Okay, we have to kill that. That's not a bad top deck though. And I think we are... yeah, so we're definitely going to be the one that does the face damage. If we get a mech, we might have to save it to get some value out of our Gorilla bot. We've already played one Gorilla bot. I don't think we played a Blast Mage yet. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I think we can't really play the Harvest Golem here. It pretty much does nothing. We can do it next turn, depending on what he has here. Yeah, we can reasonably play it next turn, I think. Although we might be dead next turn, which is a little unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So we ping this, play the Harvest Golem, and play this, and see what happens. Our deck is a little less top heavy than his deck, which yeah, which is a problem. Although the unstable portals might just whiff, which is the reason I'm not playing them. But yeah, sometimes they're actually pretty good.
Something needs tinkering?
And that was a very reasonable unstable portal for him. So he's going for face here. Okay. So we definitely have to trade that off. If he has a fireball, there's not much we can do about it, right? So if he has a fireball, we're pretty much dead. In that case, I'm leaving the 3-3 alive and just trading off the other ones, right? Yeah, we cannot leave that 5-3 alive, because just a Frostbolt would kill us. We cannot put him on any meaningful life total, so we just have to do it this way and hope he does not have a fireball right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's the fireball. Incoming! That is pretty much the only card he would be saving here, so that's okay. Yeah, that sneeze was unfortunate. That was most definitely unfortunate. But no, I don't feel too bad about that. That's just the way it's going to go. I'm going to have to restart my client, don't I? Can we please talk about this game? That is not working. Yeah, I'm going to have to quit, and I'll probably cut up this video a bit. Restart the client. We'll give it one more game here. Are we going live again? Yeah, I can't afford not to cut this up here. So I'll have to. All tables are full. No, they're not. And we're in.
What treasures are you seeking today?
Does remind me that I should probably set myself to busy here. Alright, and we're back for our... I think this is going to be our final game for today.
The light shall bring victory.
You
And
asked
that looks
for
like a curve to me. That is not bad, and I think I'm going to keep all of this. Not sure what I'm going to coin, but I'll think of something. I will think of something. Well, let's just hope he doesn't start out with a... Yeah, let's hope he doesn't start out with that. That would be nice. So if I... Yeah, Cockmaster is not going to do anything here. Snow Chugger is acceptable, I think. Although that does make my next turn really sucky. I think I'm just going to pass here.
Hello.
That's a rather strong opening.
Do you like to play with
Okay. Well, we might still be dealing with Control Mage here, but I don't like this too much. Let's see. Harvest Golem would be a decent matchup for this board, I think. Is that better than Spider Tank? Yes, I think it's better than Spider Tank, because it doesn't instantly die to Valence Chosen. Okay, I think I like it, yeah. And it does contest the Pyromancer, and 2/1s aren't that easy to deal with for Priest. So if he doesn't have any Valence, then he pretty much has to trade the Pyromancer in here. And that's good for us. That's good for us. If I do get a mech left over, I can play the Tinkertown next turn, yeah, and then we'll be fine. Let's just hope for no Valence here. That is... I guess that works. It's probably still okay, though. You might want to ping if he trades here. I'm not sure what's going... Oh, of course he can heal. I shouldn't expect him to do nothing here. Must be hard for him. Yeah, so he heals. Oh, he can still attack with the Pyromancer, of course. So trade, heal the Pyromancer, and then kill that. I guess that's okay. Yeah, you pretty much have to heal the Pyromancer here. And not trading is no real option. So yeah, the Pyromancer's still up, and that's a bit ugly. Oh, I do like the Frostbolt here.
I can fix anything.
I do like that a lot. Because that Pyromancer is a real problem. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Embrace the void.
That wasn't too bad. That is going to be a problem, though. Let me think about that for a bit. We can Mana Worm, and then... Well, I might want to trade the Godmaster in, actually. If we Mana Worm and Spider Tank, I think that's decent. Yeah, I think I like it. Although the Mana Worm just dies. Why am I playing the Mana Worm, even? I'm not sure.
I'll fix you.
Oh, he can't heal, so that allows me to ping off the Arcanine next turn. That's not unreasonable. And he can hero power the Spider Tank, but that does leave me with a Mana Worm. So yeah, I think all is good. All is good in the world. I can ping that and play the Tinkertown. That's excellent.
Something needs tinkering?
Let's just hope for... Oh, Shadow Madness isn't even that bad. Alright. Not unhappy with this situation. And one less Arcanine means one less Arcanine Circle. So that's also good.
Welcome to the grand tournament.
Alright, so it's definitely Control Priest. This might be a tough cookie. Let's think about ordering right now. So just Squirrelabat first. I think I might want... Do I want Jeeves? That could be interesting. I think I actually want Jeeves. Hey, that's pretty cool. So we're trading this because that thing is just way too big. And how do we not overcommit into board clears? I think this is still fine. We do have to put some pressure if he just keeps healing for 4 every turn. That's something he can steal, but it's still acceptable, I think. I think that's okay.
Embrace the void.
Okay, so he has the other one, and No circle? No circle. Okay, that's still sort of good. We do have to make some unfortunate trades here, though, I think. Let's see what this offers. If I get a +1, hello? +1 attack, that would be good. Oh, I can swap that, that's excellent. And we can buy the tank. Yeah, I like it. Do we hero power it? That's also not bad.
Greetings.
I think I like hero powering that. Yeah. Next question, do I Mana Worm Air? That just gets stolen, right? I think this is okay. Probably want to bring the Mana Worm to 3 almost immediately. Right, so that's an elite. That's acceptable. And what else? Felons, okay. So I think we just freeze that, right? Freezing should be fine. We have 7 damage. It's not going to do much. We're just pooping our hand on the board here. We can play... well, we can draw 1 card with Jeeves. That's probably still okay. That's something he has to deal with.
What to do?
Just means we cannot play both the Mana Worm and the spare parts, but I think that's okay.
The light shall burn you.
Can I help
I think that's okay. Alright.
Let me get back.
Yeah, that's not a card we would have wanted to draw for our turn, so that's okay. Light Bomb is not too effective here, so that's something I'm happy with. Organized Circle is not happening. Alright, so he entombs Jeeves. That's not a great target for him. So that's pretty good. And is that lethal? I think that's lethal. We have 10. We have, yes, that's lethal. There we go. All right. Well, that's how you can get lucky sometimes. I'll admit. But yeah, those were some pretty nice games. So hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.